origin is really just my lifestyle.
Tell us about it.
It's just Southern California, really. It's just my roots. It's just beach, surfing, skateboarding, Dogtown. My brother and I at one time in 85, 86 kind of felt like there was just a missing gap for us. And we were in Hollywood, and we just said we wanted to go to West Hollywood, right in the middle of where it all is, and open up an environment type museum. We didn't care if there was a name on the store where we could kind of, eventually design our own frames in our own environment and control our own without, and we had a vision for a certain kind of style of frame. We actually wanted to go back to what, the early American eyewear in the 20s and 30s. So we actually got lucky because we had discovered that we could purchase this estate of a man whose name was Oliver Peoples, who owned this estate. It must have been a distributor, like we have distributors, and had everything from books and libraries to machines to lenses to frames to clip-ons, and we just thought we hit a gold mine. So we thought we'd name the store after Oliver Peoples. For hundreds of years, they'll look back at the one company that really recognized the style and decided to categorize it as a true character style glasses. And then everything else is branched out from that. Today, yes, there's a little bit of a trend towards vintage, but that's a weird word because vintage people go out and buy in flea markets frames that are vintage, and they're only there because they never sold back then either. They were the worst selling styles. You could never find an incredible piece, an incredible watch, vintage. Our frames were not made copies of vintage. They were original frames. Forget the word vintage. One of the styles, the most famous one, was the one from American Psycho, the O'Malley frame, the one where he says, if you're going to be in Wall Street, you must wear Oliver Peoples, you must wear Hermes and Gucci loafers. And basically, they redefined the way a Wall Street businessman would dress, and that was forever changed. And I feel like when we did back then really defined a category, a style of eyewear.